What up, world? It's your boy Cash, constantly achieving successful habits every day. You heard? Let's get aligned. You already know. Back in the NYC, always love it, man. Just coming out, chill. Came out to celebrate my uncle's birthday. His birthday was September 11th, so I came to celebrate that with him. Spend a little time with him, and in the process, just relax, man. Get aligned with myself, get some knowledge, talk to some people that I haven't talked to in a while, get some information that I haven't been fed, man. Because good information, man, is hard to come by. And I love information, I love knowledge, I love talking to different people just to get a different perspective. So it was definitely enjoyable. But on to the next. What I want to talk about today is fear, man. Fear. Fear of a lot of things, man. We tend to let fear hold us back a lot in our life. We tend to be afraid of jumping out there and doing things because we don't know what the results are going to be. We don't know what the outcome is going to be. And there's a lot of different perspectives on fear. There's a lot of different analogies on fear. There's a lot of different ways to describe fear. But what I realize is, man, a lot of times we might think something is not fearful, but as soon as we step into it, we get nervous, we get scared, we get fearful. And sometimes we turn back, sometimes we face it. And what I want to say is we have to face it, man. And I don't want to seem cliche and say different quotes that means the definition of fear and those things like that. That's not what I'm about right now. What I'm about is giving a solution or an action plan to facing those fears. And what we got to realize is, man, it's all in the mind, man. It's all in the mindset. And I was looking at I was reading a book, and it said that 0% of fear is circumstances, and 100% of it is your mindset. And it's all about your mindset. Like, I really believe that. I talk to my family about that. I talk to people I know. It's about your mindset, man. It all starts in the mind. Like, everything starts in the mind. What you perceive it to be, what you see it as, and how you generalize it, or your perspective on it, or your paradigm on it, is what it becomes. Is what it is. And a lot of times, what we do is we let fear control us. We let it take over us, and we let it handicap us to the point where we don't make the moves that we need to make. Even though we know we need to make those moves, we don't make them because of he say and she say. And I have to say, even me personally, I've been guilty of it. To the point of me making videos, like I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna make videos at least 4 times a week. And it was fearful. It was fearful for me making that decision because me and posting them and being open to the criticism and things like that. And what was fearful about it is, like I said, it's hard to be okay with people judging you, and you in the process of learning and doing things, and people critiquing you. And even though it might be helpful, but however, having an ego and being a human, sometimes we let other people, what other people say, get to us. And I had to realize I can't keep prolonging my success and prolonging my purpose because of the fear of what other people are going to say, or if they're going to criticize me, if they're not going to support me. Because at the end of the day, if I had only 1 year to go to live, would I worry about what people said about me? Would I care about what people thought about me? Would I be focused on that, or would I be focused on the things that matter the most? And me personally, if I had 1 year, I'd be focused on building something for my family, leaving something for them, which I am doing, but going harder. And that's what we got to look at. We look at it as we got this long period of time to live, but however, we don't have much longer. We don't have much time. And I'm not saying that we're going to pass in the next few years, but at the end of the day, we have this concept in our head that we're going to live forever. So we move as if we're going to live forever, not as if we're going to go to another dimension in this life. We think that we're going to always be in this physical body, and we're going to consistently and constantly always be on this plane. No, that is not to be true. So we have to move as if that we're always not going to be on this plane. There was a saying that 19 Keys said. He said, tomorrow. He said tomorrow, the word tomorrow was invented by a lazy person. It was invented by a lazy person because they didn't want to take the action today to get everything done today. So they said, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. What the fuck is tomorrow? What in the fuck is tomorrow? There's no tomorrow. You get it done today. And if you can't get it done today, then you keep pushing and you fall out. And then if tomorrow happens, it happens. But if it don't, you gave it all you had today. And that's the point. It's about giving all. It's about pushing. It's about not being fearful about the bullshit, but constantly, consistently progressing and not giving a fuck what somebody else has to say. And that's the point I'm getting at. I'm getting to the point of, I'm not putting a wall up on people, but I'm putting a wall up on the bullshit that people try to throw at you to get you to not keep progressing. Because my understanding is, even though people throw bullshit at you, and even though things happen in your life, that is where your growth comes in at. Your growth comes in at is from the bricks that everybody that throws at you, and you build a house with those bricks that they threw at you. You understand? It's from all the hate that people give you and understanding that a hater is not a hater. A hater is just a confused admirer that just don't know how to express himself properly to tell you that he likes what you're doing, but at the end of the day, he'd rather criticize you on what you're doing. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You already know, Cash, constantly achieving successful habits every day. Yeah, you heard. Let's get a line.